I would always rather be there to guide someone in a more gentle way or in a more empathetic way rather than be a kind of rule with an iron fist type coach, which I don't think works in esports anyway. I don't think that coaching style works at all in esports because players aren't expendable in esports the same way that they are in traditional sports. You can't just like go and bench your players. It doesn't work. There are lots of teams that have tried. C9 is basically the only example of a team that has actually had success benching players.
Is it really that it doesn't work, or is it that just teams aren't set up to do it?
I think it's potentially a bit of both. I mean, it can work, right? C9 made it work somehow, but I think the level of investment that you need to put into it in terms of the like just the raw salaries that you need to go and invest into your players to go and get 10 players who you think are all capable of playing on your main team and persuade those players that they would rather be on your academy team than on somewhere else. Like unless you have amazing scouting and they're players that no one else believes in, which I can believe when it comes to C9 because no one else seems to like American players. But hey, the other thing is that you have to have an enormous amount of investment in coaching in order to make that work, because you have to be running like a two-tiered system, which is the same on both levels, and which is interchangeable between the two. And the big reason why I think there's an inherent difficulty in subbing players in League of Legends is because of how delicate team chemistry is and how specialized players can be. You look at some of the most successful players in the world. Go and look at Hylissang. Like, it's not like Hylissang plays that many champions. He's just a 10 out of 10 on like 5 of them, you know? And that's something that balance of how that interacts with your lane partner if you're a support player, or how that interacts with your jungler, or how that interacts with the draft, or how that interacts with the team compositions that you're able to play, or whatever unique skill sets that you have, because those champions that a player like, I don't know, Hylissang, whatever, is really good on are a reflection of his personality. They're a reflection of his, I don't know, decisiveness or his aggression or his adaptability or whatever it is, or like, you know, what specific skill sets he has. And like removing that skill set from a team can completely break it, because you might just rely on that person for that one thing. You know, you might be the initiator, the engager of your team. And suddenly you take away that person for someone who's equally mechanically good with, you know, a more versatile champion pool or whatever it is, whatever other qualities you might think are looking for, or you bench the guy because, you know, there are problems with the team and he's not pulling his weight, or he has an attitude problem, whatever it is. And suddenly like your team just looks like it looks wrong. Like it looks indecisive. You have no one to pull the trigger. You don't have like that X factor that you used to have before. You're not on the same page because some people are going in and some people are going out. Like it's so delicate, the balance that exists in team chemistry in League of Legends, that I think it's very, very hard to be able to have that kind of 10-man system without having like such an unbelievably integrated system with like a really flawless approach from the coaching staff that's like tailored to them. And I think you have to have so many coaches to make it work that it's almost just not worth the investment.
Oh, hello there. I hope you enjoyed this video, so please make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications. Shout out to all my Patreons who support me. If you're looking to support me, you can find my Patreon at patreon.com/improvblake. You can also find me streaming throughout the week at twitch.tv/improvblake.